Hello one and all, there's a lot to get through this week and most of it is genuinely exciting. New Marvel minifigures, a Star Wars anniversary character fans have been waiting for years, and fresh official set reveals. So first up, Marvel. Thanks to leaker Classic Spaceman, we got our first proper look at the Bucky Barnes minifigure that's going to be heading our way in the upcoming Avengers Doomsday sets. Although, ironically, I cannot show you the image because LEGO has been absolutely ruthless about scrubbing any Doomsday leaks that appear on the internet. But the description alone is worth talking through. The torso carries the new Avengers logo with some generally awesome detailing, but the real talking point is Bucky's vibranium arm. Instead of the usual flat print that we've been getting recently, LEGO has also added in gold detailing that actually makes the arm pop and stand out. If this is the bar for Bucky's minifigure, then the bar for the rest of the wave just got that little bit higher. Rolling on over to the LEGO Editions territory, leaker Maniac67 has revealed to us the minifigure that is expected to ship with set 43024, the Senna helmet. The torso printing is precise, the detailing holds up to scrutiny, and the dual molded arms and legs push it well past the usual minifigure treatment. F1 fans and Senna fans alike are going to want this one. Of course, we've got no official reveal yet, but if the minifigure is this polished, the helmet build itself should be worth the wait. Although I guess it will be pretty similar to the other ones that we've had from the Editions line. DC fans, brace yourself, it's time for a little good news and a little disappointment, all in one set. BrickMerge has revealed set 40859, the Golden Aged Superman and Batman, a 218-piece set. The catch, a lot of fans were hoping that this era would get the full minifigure treatment, not another Brickheads pairing. Look, this isn't nothing, at least DC is still on LEGO's radar, but it's hard not to feel this could have easily been more. And now for the rumour that's got everyone's attention, Dragon Ball might not just be one Shenron set, but a full LEGO theme arriving in 2027. With the first wave reportedly centered on the early series of Dragon Ball. I don't know if this is original Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. That is still up in the air. However, either one of those I'll be fine with. I love Dragon Ball. If we start off right at the very beginning, fine. If we start off at Dragon Ball Z, which I feel was probably most people's introduction to the whole Dragon Ball world, again, fine. Just give me LEGO Dragon Ball sets. Don't care. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What's even more exciting, this theme is apparently stacked with brand new minifigure molds. So I'm assuming, I'm going to make a very, very educated guess here. It's going to be new molds for Goku's hair and Vegeta's hair and various other Saiyans' hair. But what if we're also getting Saiyan armor molds? I think that would be pretty damn cool. Look, if this holds up, it's generally a big deal. Dragon Ball has been near the top of fan wish lists for years, and if the theme actually commits to it, rather than just dipping its toe in with one collector's piece, it could be a serious hit. Again, I'm gonna say this, as I've said every single time when we get this good news, and then we get shafted. Please let there be playsets in this theme somewhere. Not everything needs to be a $300 display model. Also, can we make sure that we have minifigures of Nappa and Farmer with a shotgun, please and thank you. Now, we've also already got one K-pop Demon Hunter set, but the theme is already shaping up differently than most people have expected. The early assumption was we were just going to get Minidolls across the board with all the sets, but now it looks like LEGO is splitting the difference. There'll be Minidolls for the playsets and normal minifigures for the display sets. This is basically the same approach that LEGO has taken with the Wicked sets, and honestly, it's a smart one. Collectors get the minifigures they want, and younger builders get the sets designed around play. Everybody wins, in that theory, a LEGO theory. And finally, the LEGO Star Wars rumour mill. With the franchise hitting that big 5-0 anniversary next year, LEGO is reportedly prepping anniversary minifigures based on concept art versions of familiar characters. We touched on that last week. But the headline rumour is even bigger than that. Apparently a George Lucas minifigure might finally be happening. And what can I say? Look, it's honestly overdue. Fans have been asking for this since the last big anniversary came and went without one. The real question now, whether it happens and in what set he turns up in. Will it be tied directly to the anniversary celebrations or something nobody's expecting? Either way, this is one to watch very, very closely. Switching gears to the LEGO Insiders news, we've got a double Insider Point event which is live right now and will run until the 29th of June. So if you've been sitting on a bigger purchase, this is going to be your window to pull the trigger, as you're effectively basically banking extra value towards, future reveals. Running alongside it is the Da Vinci Tribute gift with purchase, which will be free on orders over $150. It's worth noting, pre-orders should qualify for both the double points and the gift with purchase, so if there's a set you've been kind of circling around, this will be a good excuse for you to get it. And for the magazine collectors out there, the next Ninjago issue has been confirmed, and it's the dragon form of Zane. It's a good reminder of how much value these magazines pack in for the price, and it's a cheap way into exclusive LEGO content that doesn't show up anywhere else, or behind a massive paywall. We've also got the official reveal of the 11th series of the BrickLink Designer Program. Pre-orders for this are set to go live in June 2027. Starting off with the Lunar Cargo train design by Nilok, I think this is pretty darn impressive and is bound to attract the immediate attention of classic space fans who remember the old space monorail fondly. Then we've got the Royal Nest, which is designed by TLG. Again, mightily impressive. It also has this doll's house-like function where you can open up the back of it to access all the individual rooms inside. Then we have the somewhat return of LEGO Elves, kind of, in a not-so sort of way. This is the Elven Citadel, designed by Nicholas Carrier. I love the mixture of colours that make this set stand out, and all the individual little details that make the set feel alive. This is certainly one for Castle fans or LEGO Lord of the Ring fans. Next we have the smallest set of the wave, but my personal favourite one, is the Petit Bouquet, designed by Mictor. I love all the tiny details in this set, packed in such a modest space. The design of the flower truck is beautiful, and I love the hints of the busy hustle and bustle city life. Finally, a BrickLink Designer submission that won't break the bank if you want it. And lastly, by no means least, we have the Village Parlour, designed by Henry Bricks. Now, every good city needs an ice cream shop, and I love this. Not just because it's a brilliant design, but also because it reminds me of the ice cream shop from where I grew up. It's designed well, it's got a nice use of colour, and I'm sure this will look great in any LEGO city. Before I forget, LEGO also did drop a new Insider reward. It's a miniature sports stadium, available now for 2,000 Insider points. It's a small thing, but, kind of a fun one. You got the micro figures and the trophy elements are a nice touch, and the timing lines up neatly with the World Cup season. Go team! And thanks to all the leaks, we knew this one was coming, but we finally have the official images for 42232, the Koenigsegg Sadair's spear. This set has 4,143 pieces and will release on the 1st of July. And now we've got some clearer images. It looks every bit as good as everyone hoped. The shaping is impressive even by Technic standards, the curves, the mechanical functions, the way it captures the real car's silhouette. Certainly one for supercar collectors, and they're going to have an absolute field day with this one. The gift with purchase is of course that brick-built steering wheel that we saw last week. It's a decent size, and it's tied to the main set, and at least it feels connected rather than tacked on. And what is possibly the most interesting reveal of the week, set 11374, the LEGO Icons Pinball Machine. This will land on the 1st of July with 2,274 pieces, priced at $230. Yes, it's a playable pinball machine. The dark colour scheme paired with the retro space station theme is a great combination, and the set includes a light blue classic spaceman minifigure plus the matching classic space baby. Between the artwork and the retro touches, this has all the markings of a set that is fun to use as it is display, which is a rare combination. And last but not least, we got our first look at the 2026 LEGO Insider Tour exclusive, set 400049, Vintage LEGO Logo. As ever with the Inside Tour sets, getting your hands on one of these is going to be the hard part. The design itself looks strong. It's that classic LEGO logo build, which appears to have many printed elements, and on the box you can see details covering different LEGO models from the company's history. Given the exclusivity of this set, expect the aftermarket prices on this one to climb fast once it's out. And with that, we have reached the end of the video. What are your thoughts? Is there anything on this list that you're looking forward to? Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!